Okay, so this is video number 3 on the vegetable soup and tomato soup that I made. And let me show you, I've done with the puree, and I'll show you what it looks like right now. Okay, let's zoom in a little bit. Oh, it's not gonna let me. Okay, so see, it's really nice. All those vegetables just turned into a beautiful, beautiful, it's almost like applesauce. And then what I use is, well, I don't typically use this. I ended up at Safeway the other day, and I don't like to shop at Safeway. I like Trader Joe's, but I was in town. But this is an organic brand of tomato basil soup. And speaking of basil, you know, I didn't think about it before, but I think I'm going to go pull a couple basil leaves off the plant outside. And some of you follow my videos and some of you don't, so this might be your first time, but I showed everybody how you can buy the basil down at Trader Joe's, and instead of having to purchase it every couple of months, you break it up and separate some of those roots and repot it, and it does a fantastic job of survival. If you leave it all together, it tends to smother itself out and it doesn't make it through the summer. So let's go check out what we've got for basil today. Hold tight. Okay, first we've got to locate it because it's got buried in behind everything else. There you are, basil, and look at that. It's flowering. Not good. Let's snap that off. Okay, it doesn't want to snap, so we're going to cut it. Ta-da! Okay, so I'm just going to take, this one's about to flower, so we're going to just go down a little bit. That one did come off, and we'll take that and this piece in together, and we'll wash it up and throw it in. What an amazingly beautiful day it is outside. Okay, so I'm just going to wash this basil off a little bit here. Then, because I didn't get a chance to throw it in the steamer, I'm going to go ahead and chop it up into some fine pieces. So let me get out my knife. It's always good to have a really good knife. This is a Westhoff, and I got it at, oh, what was the name of that store? I'm not even sure they're still, oh no, Williams Sonoma. When I bought this knife, it was like, I don't know, $85. Now it's like $250. It's ridiculous. Okay, so when I do either spinach, if I'm chopping spinach, or basil, I like to stack my leaves because I get a really nice, even cut. And then when I cut through, I'm cutting through everything. I'm doing this one-handed, so I can't really do it very well. But you get the idea. Okay, so here it is, all chopped up really fine. I've already cleaned my knife. And do you know that it is very important, if you have a really good sharp knife, make sure that you clean it, dry it, and put it away. Never soak it, never leave it wet, or you'll lose your sharpness and it won't hold a sharp edge any longer. It'll just get dull instantly. So take good care of your knives. Okay, so this is about a teaspoon, and I'm just going to take this over and I'm going to sprinkle it down inside our puree here, and then just mix that in. There we go. Okay, and then I just add this. So here we go. We're just going to add that in. I don't think it's all going to fit, which is fine because I'm not leaving it in this container either. But I just wanted to show you the texture. So you start out with a very creamy tomato soup, but you end up with something much thicker, and believe me, it just will knock your socks off, these flavors mixed together. And then I have a secret ingredient that I am going to put in after I transplant that into, listen to me, transplant, as I was potting a plant. I'm going to transfer the soup into a larger container. Be right back. So I just picked up these snap containers at our community free day because one of our community members went into either an assisted living place, and her son was cleaning out the house, and he offered up a lot of goodies from the kitchen, and since I'm a cook, I jumped on it right away. So I'm just going to pour this in here. So that I can add the rest of this tomato basil soup in here. And I am an organic person. Pretty much everything I buy and cook with eat is organic. If I eat away from home, of course, that's kind of hard to do. But when I'm cooking, and most of my community cooks organic too, so it's pretty nice. Okay, that fit in there nicely. And I'll just stir that in. Now this is not hot any longer. Oops, made a mess. Oh, yum. Okay. For my secret ingredient, hold tight. Okay, a lot of you are going to think I'm weird, but I had some whipping cream in the freezer, and it got a little lumpy, so I said, well, I'm going to have to mix that up and do something with it. And since I didn't want to put sugar in it, I used honey, and then I put a little vanilla paste in there so it wouldn't get too runny. It's been a couple days now, so it's losing its puff, but that's okay because I'm not eating whipping cream. But I put a little bit of hazelnut. I put about, I don't know, 2 huge spoonfuls in here. I know, you're thinking, what the hell is she doing? Trust me, it turned out amazing. I like to experiment. A lot of my friends know that. I'm all about flavor. So before I even tried this, I put it in a small bowl and I tasted it thinking, okay, weirdo, you're putting whipping cream in your soup. But I mean, people put regular whipping cream in their soup. It's just typically not whipped and sweetened and flavored. But why not? Okay, so try it. If you want the recipe, give me a call. I'll try to duplicate it. Not something I do often, but this is the second time I've made it, and I made it pretty close to the first time, so I actually might remember. I don't measure anything. I just guesstimate, but I promise it is delicious. So I'm done cooking for the day. My timer went off. I'm going to check my chicken, make sure it's cooked all the way through. I don't like to overcook it because it gets dry, and when I heat it up, I don't want it to overcook then, so I cook it just to where it's legally safe to eat, and then it's more tender that way, and I might even put some of the drippings in the soup. So that's my cooking tip for the day. A little bit of whipped cream in your tomato soup. Try it. You'll like it. All right, folks. Got to get ready for my open house. It's an hour drive, and I got to be there a little bit early, so check out my Facebook videos for the pictures of the properties, and the address and the times are both going to be 12 to 4, Saturday in Hercules, Sunday in Richmond. Okay? I hope to see you. If I don't, you enjoy this weekend. Stay cool, stay safe. Bye for now.